Welcome to Travel Tracker Routing. Today we're going to talk about consolidating routes. So let's say you've had a bus driver call out sick and unfortunately you're not able to find a replacement driver for that route. So Travel Tracker Routing allows you the ability to consolidate routes so that you can get the coverage you need without an extra driver. So to do this, we are going to go to our Routes tab and we are going to make the routes that we want to work with visible. So we'll say bus 1, 2, and 3. Then under operations, we have this consolidate routes option. So you'll see the first thing you're going to do is select a route to start, and the system is going to try and arrange the students on that bus using the other two buses that we've got selected. So we'll say that bus 3, that driver's not able to make it in today, you're not able to find a replacement. So we're going to go ahead and just make it this AM route. And then we're going to go ahead and calculate. And it's going to take the system a minute to think through this because it is doing all of the work for you. It's adjusting these routes, it's adjusting these stops so that it's as efficiently arranged as possible so that you're not set back too much. And you can see once it's thought through that, you're going to get the suggestions for the changes that it made. So we can see on bus 1, it increased it from 20 to 27 students. So it kind of red flagged that because it's seeing that maybe a 35% increase in students on that bus might be a lot. For bus 2, it's only increasing it by 5, which is just a 20% increase. So it doesn't see that that's going to be too much of a problem. So we can go ahead and close this. So this bus 1 has gone from a 48-minute route to a 54-minute route, and the distance is going from 18.7 miles to 20.5 miles. So it's really gonna take you through step by step of all of the changes that it made so that you know how much longer this route's gonna take now that we've adjusted it for this day. So you can see any trip stop changes. So originally this 226 Kentshire Drive was on bus 3 and it was at 7:08 a.m., but now it's on bus 1 and it's at 7:26 a.m. And that's going to come in handy when I pull up the route report. So we'll want to remember that. So now let's say we want to go and print off that route report for this specific day so these drivers know what their new stops are. We're going to go ahead and save these changes. And then let's go to our route reports. So we are just going to do the AM since the only thing we made was a change to the AM, and we're just going to look at bus 1. So if you remember that 226 Kentshire Drive was at 7:26 a.m. for this date. So if we go ahead and scroll down, we can see here that at 7:26, that 226 Kentshire Drive is now on this bus 1 route, where previously it was on that bus 3 route. So route consolidation is going to be really great for you if you've got, driver shortages. There are days where you may not necessarily have drivers to cover the routes that you need. You can consolidate routes to get the coverage that you need for all of your stops.